Cowboys beat the Eagles by outscoring them 24-0 after they went down 21-0 in the first half. I have 2 plays from this game because I'm a cheater. I first sent the George Pickens play, and by which George Pickens play, one of his 2 insane grabs in this game. This one catching it over 2 defenders and leaving those 2 defenders crumbled in a pile with each other was one of my favorite still shots from the weekend, too. George Pickens, 9 receptions, 146 yards, and a touchdown. Pretty amazing reminder that just the right situation can cure a lot of stuff. Like, it was not that long ago where we were talking about George Pickens as one of those crazy receivers, and now he seems to be so comfortable in Dallas. He has great chemistry with Dak Prescott. He's been one of the best pickups of the offseason, and he is stellar week after week.
I do believe he's second in the NFL. At least he was second in the NFL before the game, going into the game yesterday, in receiving yards on the season. Sometimes we label these dudes divas, particularly at the receiver position, because we don't analyze quarterbacks the right way. We don't say, hey, that dude is bad throwing the football. We don't come out and say that. We talk about potential. We talk about, hey, flashes here and this there, and if the coaching staff did this or that with said player, instead of just acknowledging that that player is not good at his position. You go from who? Kenny Pickens to Dak Prescott?
Voila.
Like that's just a major upgrade for you as a receiver.
Yes. It was a wild game, just considering how the game started. Like, Jalen Hurts was shredding the Cowboys defense. A.J. Brown had 67 yards and a touchdown in the first quarter. They scored on their first 3 drives of the game, and then somehow ended up with 107 net yards, had 14 penalties, could not get the run game going. It was like they went into safety mode and took the foot off the gas, even though Nick Sirianni said that they did not do that. But that's what it looked like watching that game. I did send one other play because I truly believe this is one of the greatest hustle plays that I have ever seen. This is Cowboys rookie Alijah Clark, and that is the epitome of get knocked down, I get back up again, and he comes through and goes 50 yards to force the fumble, and this felt like a real tide changer for the Cowboys, but just right back up, push him down, get up, keeps on going. Like, they should play this for every single youth football team in America. Coach, not even youth football. Like, show it in the elementary ranks, show it in high school, show it in college, show it in the pros. Like, that is what it's all about. And for a rookie to have a play like that, where if you're a coach, if you're anybody in the league, you're like, I respect the hell out of that. And I saw a piece by Joseph Hoyt, who's the Cowboys beat reporter at the Dallas Morning News, and he had this awesome quote from a piece that he wrote preseason where he was talking to Alijah Clark's Syracuse teammate Justin Barron, and Clark described Barron described Clark in this way. He said, the biggest thing in football, as we talk about, is you show your love for your brother by how far the distance is between you and the ball by the time the whistle is blown. And he is always one of those guys closest to the ball every single play, and that's how he really shows his love through his effort. Put that in a Hallmark movie. That's the Hallmark football movie I want to watch, not the Buffalo Bills one that came out over the weekend that I might watch anyway. But anyway, that was
the wife is watching Hallmark movies right now.
No.
And yeah, that's
I'm so sorry.
Across sports, you got to appreciate effort. You got to appreciate hustle and a desire to do your job. Do what is one of those Tomlinisms? I think it is. You got to be remarkable at doing the unremarkable. Yep. Right? Like, that is just effort. He could have just stopped and said, okay, let me trot down here. But no, he wanted to go down there,
bounce back
and try and make a play. And lo and behold, he was able to make a play.